Tottenham's long wait for a first signing of the summer continues as a host of players, with Jack Grealish and Wilfried Zaha just two of the many names to have been linked. The Telegraph claimed that Aston Villa's Jack Grealish remains desperate for a move to White Hart Lane, despite a takeover easing financial concerns which may have made a deal necessary at Villa Park. Elsewhere, The Times believe that Wilfried Zaha has turned down a new £120,000 per week contract at Crystal Palace as he looks to force through a move to join Mauricio Pochettino's side. Both rapid, creative, attacking players seem to be options for the club, but which one would offer better value for the club? Goals: Wilfried Zaha wins despite having more or less the same number shots per game, at 2.1 and 2.2 respectively. Jack Grealish and Wilfried Zaha do not quite match up for goals, with the Crystal Palace man having scored twice as many goals last season, with 9 compared to 3. Assists: Jack Grealish wins where Grealish lacks the clinical finishing, he does make up for with his creativity and cutting edge in midfield, as may be expected from a player who typically featured in a deeper, number 8 role last season. He doubled Zaha's number of assists, with 6 to 3. Photo by Michael Regan, Getty Images. Passing, draw. This is where positional and tactical differences really come into play as, on average, Grealish managed 43 passes per match in the Championship last season, compared to Zaha's 22. That said, Zaha managed only 0.2 fewer key passes per game, reflecting the fact that when he is on the ball, he's often looking to find a breakthrough in attack, whereas Grealish plays a deeper role as well. Dribbling: Wilfried Zaha wins the best-known part of the Ivory Coast international's game. Zaha beats Grealish by 1.1 dribbles per game in this respect, and his pace and power down the wing causes problems against any opposition. If Mauricio Pochettino wants a more direct threat on the flank, there's no contest here. Experience: Wilfried Zaha wins. Zaha may be 3 years older than Grealish, but he has made that age gap count. Grealish may have shown in the Championship last season, but doubts remain about how he may adapt to life in the Premier League. I do think he has the ability to progress and play at that level. Is he ready right now for the Spurs first team? I would suggest no. I don't think so. I don't see him being a regular in that side at this moment in time. Ali McCoy gave his view on the rumors to TalkSport's Alan Brazil's Sports Breakfast. There is no such concern over Zaha given his proven status, though some may question how he may handle the pressure of a club like Tottenham, having disappointed previously at Manchester United. Transfer fee: Jack Grealish wins. The Times say that Crystal Palace value Zaha at £70 million, whilst the Mirror say that Aston Villa's asking price for Grealish is lower at £40 million. In fairness, that may reflect the size of the gamble that both players may be in their success to date, but it is still hard to imagine a very frugal Daniel Levy splashing out such a huge figure on one player, even more so when it is on a player who is not yet a world beater and spent much of last season battling relegation. Verdict: in terms of who is the higher quality option right now for the Lily Whites, it would seem that Wilfried Zaha is the winner. However, it is not quite so simple, and Grealish's lower price tag and huge potential could see him become the preferred option. With Pochettino's reputation for developing young talent, Levy may feel that within 3 years' time, his coach can develop the Aston Villa man into a greater talent than 25-year-old Zaha currently is.